So it's a beautiful sunny day here. You'll be able to see the sun coming through. I would normally close the blinds for the light that you can see. I just thought, oh, it would be a sin. And there's something nice about seeing the sun on days, particularly when it's not sunny, that can actually just give us that little bit of smile. Yeah, we're going to keep this. It's inspired me to do some recordings. I've got some really simple stretches here. This is going to take you about at most 5 minutes to do, which can open us up, can kind of make us breathe that little bit easier, fuller, breathe in the fresh air, whether it is on a spring day or it's a day that we need it to feel like a spring day. So I'm going to just go through them and you can follow them with me. So we're going to use a wall in a moment. You don't have to, but I find it's quite nice to have a wall there. We're going to start by have your feet about hip width apart and just give yourself a moment to check in. Okay, so you can close your eyes if you want. Take a breath. Notice how you are. However you are, that's fine. But give yourself this moment of actually, how am I? And we can check again at the end and see if the stretches have changed anything. Okay, open your eyes if they're closed. Take a big reach up, have a bit of a kind of lift on one side of the waist, just kind of open it. Nothing major, just a kind of, okay, let's find a bit of length. Okay, and roll the shoulders. And then we're going to start, I'm going to come to the wall. Take one hand onto the wall, so you're about an arm's length out. Okay, give the wall a bit of a push. And then we'll take the hands a little bit higher in the shoulder and we'll lift the outside arm. And then we can take a bend. Okay, actually it's a little bit too high for me. And then you can bend that inside one to stretch, but actually it can be really nice to push it away and feel the length through the outside edge. It's almost like this gives us a little bit more length and reach. Feel your feet on the floor. So we're lifting up out the feet all the way through the body into that bend. And maybe we can take a couple of big deep breaths on the ribs, that outer edge of the waist and torso, to open up some of the breathing muscles that are there. Come down from that, give the arms a little roll, and then let's do the same on the other side. So I'm going to turn this way just so I'm not turning my back to you. Place the other arm on the wall, give it a push out, so give it a good kind of push into the wall as best you can. And then maybe just a little bit higher than the shoulder to lift up through the other side. And then again, push away from the wall, opening out that outside edge again, but check in with the feet. So we can kind of lose the grounding sometimes. Feel the feet, and it's almost as we push them at the floor, we can maybe get a little bit more lift. So I literally imagine I'm rooted through the feet. My body is the stem of a flower, and it's all the way up to the top of my head, so up to the crown is lengthened and lifted. And again, maybe a breath in here. And then bringing that down, roll the shoulders. Okay. And then we can open out the arms, come away from the wall, find enough space, really lengthen the arms, lengthen through the elbows, the forearms, all the way from the breastbone out to the fingers. Maybe take the arms a little bit back. Okay. Feel your heels, feel the balls of the feet, feel the chest open. And again, that sense that the body's lifting from the feet all the way up through the body and out through the fingers. And then bring that down, give it a little roll. Okay. And then we're going to come back to the wall, place both hands on the wall this time. And we're going to walk the hips back, the feet back as we walk our hands down the wall. Now, it doesn't matter where you get to. You might get not as far as me, you might get further, but we're not taking the chest any lower than the hips. Okay, again, push the wall away. So it kind of pushes the hips back. And you might feel that sense of both sides of the waist lengthening. The feet really steady through the floor. So you might feel the heels of all the feet press subtly into the floor. And again, maybe you can get that sense of rooting through the feet, lifting all the way up through the back of the body, the front of the body, out through the crown of the head. And it might mean that you can go a little bit lower the further you stay, but not forcing it. And then really feel the sense of both sides of the waist lengthening, the tailbone lengthening, away from the back of the head, and the tailbone lengthening up from the heels at the back of the feet. Take a big deep breath here. And then coming up, gently lift your head as you start to walk the hands back up, walk the feet back in, and then roll the shoulders. And then we'll come back to open the arms out again. So maybe feel that lift through the front of the body. Okay. I'm just going to turn side on here. Clasp the hands behind, and then feel the knuckles reaching down towards the heels pressing firm, the balls of the feet keeping you steady, and then lifting up through the front of the body. So maybe as the knuckles come down, we feel the chest open, the breastbone lifting up, and you can almost imagine the face lifting up towards the sun, taking in a really nice sunny breath, feeling the warmth in our face. Releasing the shoulders, feeling softness through the back of the shoulders, and then release the hands. Give the shoulders a little roll. Okay, and then we'll come back to where we started, arms up overhead, have a little squiggle and wiggle, and go, I feel like about 5'5", which is unheard of for me. I already feel like I've just got taller from those simple stretches. Bring it down, let's shake, and then let's check in again. Okay, so feet underneath you, you can close your eyes if you want. Just notice what you notice. Notice if things feel different from probably not even 5 minutes ago. How are you doing? And then open your eyes, give it a little shake. That is it if you need it. If it felt positive, beneficial for you, then yeah, just a couple of simple stretches can do lots. So I am going off out into that sunny day. Have a good day.